Hi everyone, welcome back for what is actually the final episode of season 1. Yes, I made a bit of a mistake last week where I thought episode 8 was the final, and to be fair, with the level of filth, we could have believed it was the final, but I am back this week with the actual, and I have checked this 10 times, finale of season 1 of How Clean Is Your House. Welcome in. If you are new here, my name is Stephen. If you are coming back from the last episode, thank you for returning. We are watching through season 1 of How Clean Is Your House, and this is the last episode of season 1. Which I am quite excited for because, well, obviously last week I thought it was done, and then I was like, hang on, what is this? What is this other thing that I've got? And I realised there was a whole other episode shown. It's set in Glasgow. It's Annie from Glasgow. Now, I don't know anybody called Annie. I don't expect to go on and know where she is. But it just feels a bit nice to close out the series where I'm based, you know, from Glasgow. Well, near Glasgow. And I don't know, it just feels like a very fitting end to this show. So I don't know if I have seen this episode before. What we are doing here is rewatching all of the episodes that I won't have seen for a good, well, at least like 15 years or so. So this first came out in 2003. I had a little look into the episodes. Season 1 was 9 episodes. Season 2 was 18. So obviously it did really, really well. And once again, I'm terrified that this is going to be an absolutely filthy episode because they obviously had to go for that. How clean is this filthy house in Glasgow? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, we need another season. We need another season of filth and scandal and muck. So, gird your loins. Don't get a snack. No snacks. But get yourself a little drink. Gird your loins. Clutch your pearls. And let's get into the filth. The final filth. Hey, Annie. Get your gun.
I am the problem. Dirt happens and I let it. You know, we have an arrangement. It leaves me alone. I leave it alone.
No. Okay, sorry, we're how many seconds in? We're 12 seconds in and I'm already beefing with Annie. It leaves me alone. Oh my god, look at this dust. It leaves me alone and I leave it alone. No, you leave it alone and then you start smelling. Then you start getting sick. Then you can't do nice things or have a nice relaxing place and it impacts your mental health. So you might think it leaves you alone, but it really does not.
The cats.
I just have to love Kim going, well, I'm assuming it's Kim going over that wine bottle with the middle finger. So it's just like, okay, excuse the product placement, but it's just like, look at that filth.
Have a tendency to add to the general chaos. They cast fur on a regular basis.
Oh, you know, I hate a minging toilet.
It does tend to be a bit more like Beirut on a bad day than Good Housekeeping on a good one.
Awkward. That's a reference. Beirut on a bad day. For the last time. Shake your booty for the last time.
The nation's dream cleaning team, Aggie Mackenzie and Kim Woodburn, have arrived north of the border in Glasgow.
Oh, in Glasgow.
They've been called to clean up Annie McFarlane, who's Scottish.
Are we getting the little fake Scottish accent off the narrator there? Annie McFarlane.
Flat is far from bonny. Annie hasn't cleaned since she moved in 10 years ago. But it's not just a thick layer of dust. Annie shares her lair with 3 hairy housemates who've donated a generous fur coat to each and every surface. Kitty lover Kim and Dirt Detective Aggie have smelt some horrible honks on their travels, but nothing could have prepared them for the stink of stale cats which awaits them.
That chat noir is everywhere, that image, and I don't understand why it's... I mean, I get why it's popular because it's like a nice design, it's that, but I don't get why it was everywhere.
Oh, Kim, come in.
Oh, the smell, my God.
I bet it stinks of cat piss.
Oh, look at all the shoes. Well, I mean, they're all covered in dust. When did she last put a pair on?
Kim and Aggie's nostrils have declared a state of emergency. But what is the source of this terrible...
Oh, Kim's just had her hand done, do you think?
...stink?
Look at all the cat hairs. Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Oh.
Oh, my God.
God, Kim, that is really bad.
There's a female sleeping on this bed.
The car
Aggie was about to cry there. I'm sorry, I have to see again.
Hairs. Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh my God, Kim, that is really bad.
there's a female sleeping on this bed.
The carpet
She
has
had a
an
bulk.
extra layer of pile.
Is it cat? Is it human? What is it?
Oh,
What do you mean, is it human? Hang on, Aggie, what do you mean if it's human? Who could put their bum in this dirty bath?
It's a mud bath.
oh. I am so. Oh my God. I'm not getting far in this episode at all. I'm sorry. Who could put their bum in this jetty bath?
What do you mean, is it human? Hang on, Aggie, what do you mean if it's human? Who could put their bum in this dirty bath?
It's a mud bath.
Listen, I'm going to ask you a question, Aggie. The bath is bone dry and got months and months of dust that's dry. Can you tell me how this lady
Dust.
is washing herself?
She doesn't.
Could this be one sniff test too far? Nostrils flaring, they can't resist.
I've got a naff down this plug hole. I like
No,
to patronise them.
no.
My husband does them crackers, you know. Oh, God, Aggie. It smells like feces.
No.
It smells very similar to feces,
Shitting in the
Aggie.
bath.
The skirtings are hibernating under a filthy, furry coat.
It's like the insulating material.
That's right.
Can't be worse.
What is this room we're entering?
Oh, girl.
Oh, my God. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here, dear. Aggie, I want you to come. I want you to look at this. We can just write this filth.
Filth.
Despair threatens as the stench of the kitchen signals a cleaning Armageddon.
Do you know what?
The
I feel like
cushions.
shooting myself.
Like shooting myself. Okay, Aggie, that's a bit extreme. This is the point where I remind myself that we have to exercise a little bit of empathy to people because they may be in this situation because of poor mental health, poor physical health, for anything here. That said, there's a lot of things everywhere. This is what I mean about, remember we talked like about the early noughties, how everything was like stacked up. There were so many things everywhere. And I generally have no issue with people who collect things or have things that they like. I'm very anti sort of minimalist for the sake of convenience. Collect what you want. But there are also cushions on her table. I don't even think this kitchen is big enough to have a table in it.
I really do. I don't think I can bear this.
This feline filth is out of control.
There's cat feces in there.
That's just revolting having cat
There's
litter in the
feces.
kitchen.
Yeah.
We don't approve
No,
of this, do we?
absolutely
We do not.
And the cats aren't the only furry inhabitants of this squalor.
Oh, no.
That's the mum
No,
of the dad
no.
that's dead already. This one's
Not
thriving
the
very
trilobite
nicely.
things. I'm sorry. I forget what they're called. I always call them trilobites, and that's not what they are. But they actually, I found one of them on like, was it like, it was like the mat at the door coming into the kitchen, and I didn't realize that they just like come in from outside, and I was horrified at thinking I was going to have to get someone in to deal with an infestation because I just thought, oh my God, there's one, there's everywhere. And Liam's like, it's a slater. We call them, I think we call them a slater in Scotland, but I think it's maybe just like a woodlouse or something. I could be talking absolute rubbish here, so I'm sorry, but they just creep me out so much.
It's babies, Aggie.
I know.
This is an owner who proudly proclaims her state of abandonment.
Oh, get this, Kim.
Oh, what we
Do
got?
all women have immaculate houses? Well, we've seen that.
And smelly women have manky houses. Smelly people, not smelly women. That's just a non-gender specific. All people of different pronouns and gender appropriations. Smell if you have a manky house covered in cat pee.
We saw that sign, didn't we? What else have we got here?
Unhygienic practices on these premises. I'm proud of it as well. Well, we've got something to say to her. haven't
She
we?
thinks she's cute, doesn't she?
Time to
Difference
confront the
between
filth
mess
offender.
Oh, Annie!
Have our maestros finally met their match?
Right, Annie, we need a few explanations from
We
you.
do.
Yeah, man.
Never in my life.
What is going on in here? You know, from the cat litter to the appliances.
The things.
It's a gagger.
You're confusing me with someone who gives a damn.
Oh! I find you very insolent, you know that. I've come all the way here from Kent. At great expense, I might add, to put up with your nonsense. You have got to get cleaning, girlie. And I've seen wonderful ornaments here, thick with dust. Beautiful ornaments, caked in dust.
It's protective.
Stop your nonsense, you know what I'm talking about.
Why is that?
I wonder if they're told to be a little bit. No, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, give someone who gives a damn if it's like an editing thing so that they can do that whole. She was so resistant at the start, and then look how she's turned around at the end. She's so clean. Because she must have phoned them to be like, yeah, I want to be on your house, your show, because my house is filthy.
Bath so filthy, Annie.
Well, there's been a stain on it since before I moved in.
We're not talking a stain. We're talking about the whole bath area. It looks
Why are you shiting down the plug? Kim smelled that, and that ain't human.
as if you've been having a mud bath in there. What is that all about?
Why don't you clean?
I find it absolutely soul-destroying. I have more interesting things I'd rather do. I'm never going to be somebody who cares whether my windows get washed or...
You must, to some extent, otherwise you wouldn't have asked us to come.
I can't abide cleaning.
Get her.
I'm never going to turn into somebody who cares. So the only thing I can do is get somebody in who does and who can't. But I can't employ somebody to come in and do a couple of hours a week until it gets to a state that they can reasonably deal with it in a couple of hours a week.
Do you know what I think?
Tell me.
We may as well talk to our backsides. This lady's got an answer for everything, truthfully. I'm being totally honest with you. She doesn't care it's dirty. She wants us to clean up so she can get a lady in to do it. And that is the beginning and the end.
Progressive queen, progressive manky queen. Remember, we didn't have non-binary back in the early 90s. It's a woman or a man. She just wants a free deep clean. Doesn't she? She's going to piss me off.
End of the story. And you can try all you want, but she ain't bothered.
I sense
I'm sorry, she ain't bothered.
Yeah.
I've always been a messy mare.
A
And I
messy
think I
mare.
always will be.
This filth offender has every alibi under the sun. It's time to go.
I love cats. Look how cute this wee cat is. Oh, I've always said right now, before we got Leia, I always said the next pets that I would get if I ever got any, because when my cat died, I was absolutely heartbroken. Stephen, nobody asked. Anyway, I said I would get 2 cats so they could keep each other company, because cats are very independent, but they like company. So I would get Shakira and Wanda, and they would got together, and they would be like little sisters, and they would just like, you know, be my lovely little cat babies. But I don't know if I would get another pet after Leia, just for the emotional. For the emotional aspect.
All the first witness.
I think she let Scottish womanhood down terribly, you know. And I think her flat says she's a slut.
What? What? That is so out of pocket. And you know what the worst bit is? Okay, one, was not expecting that. She's got her Scottish telephone voice on, right? So because we're used to people saying, like, or because we can talk quite sort of casually, you know, if we're talking to each other, if you go on the telephone and you're having to sound professional, so you can switch it up straight away if you're talking to your pals like this, to, excuse me, dear, yes, hello, I'm looking to make an appointment for the doctor. Yes, thank you. 9 o'clock on Thursday, that's perfect. Thank you very much, I'll be there. You can go between that. She's got her telephone voice on, calling her a slut.
I think she let Scottish womanhood down terribly, you know. And I think her flat says she's a slut.
There are just 24 hours to get Annie house trained. But before they can even consider cleaning, our ladies need to persuade Annie to pack up her clutter.
Such a bully.
I just can't get over it. Oh, June, obsessed. Obsessed. The girl on girl crime. I can't. That's actually made me a little lightheaded.
Well, I know, but we haven't got 6 months.
Right,
So do you feel the more stuff you have around you, the more secure that makes you feel?
Totally. It is a complete security blanket.
Best before 97.
97, Annie.
With the decks now cleared,
Oh, okay.
Annie McFarlane better brace herself for Kim and Aggie's Highland fling. No time for dancing, ladies. It's on with the whites, and in honour of our host, the tartan-trimmed gloves.
Oh,
Time to get busy.
nice. Nice little touch.
Your duties, my dear, the bathroom. Your duties, young man, the boudoir. Your duties, my dear, the bathroom, and jolly good luck to you. And you, the culprit, get in that house and get
What is this? You can't see. What is this mark? That's not me. That's something weird on the recording.
cracking. Go!
Or the camera, sorry.
The cleaners parade in 2 by 2 to help save this no-hope animal ark. 2 in the bedroom, 2 in the bathroom, 2 in the kitchen. Oh, and let's not forget upholstery supremo Paul.
5 in the stink.
Paul may be here for the day, but the cats are here to stay. And
Oh,
Kim
I just
knows
love
that living
them.
with furry friends requires...
I hate when you see animals on old TV shows because you think they're going to be dead now. And this is not like when I say, oh my God, she must be dead. And then it turns out that, no, she's just 40. 23 years ago.
special care.
I'm like, you've got 3 cats, I've got the one. We're cat lovers, aren't we?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Little sweet
She's
pie.
lovely.
Aren't we silly?
I know.
Silly old
I
fools.
know.
Sweet little baby
Now,
angels.
I'm going to show you something. You know, you've got these 3 cats and they go everywhere. And this is a chamois leather, honestly. And I just damped it. And you know, it's no moisture left, virtually none.
chamois.
And I'm going to show you how quick this is. Now, look, with that chamois.
The smirking, I'm sorry. No, she is pissing me off. The smirking. It's like, won't be doing that. Your cleaner's not going to come in and wipe down your cushions of cat filth.
Me and pick them up, you see, look. Get them all in, get them up with a chamois. Now, look at that. And
Wouldn't it just be easier to varnish the cats?
Well, it would, dear, but you could be had up for animal cruelty. We don't want that.
It's a jungle out there as the team forages through the festering filth. Amongst the undergrowth,
Oh, no.
Aggie is on the scent of some unwanted beasties, but not the 4-legged variety.
This is horrendous.
What are they,
In
Aggie?
amongst all this detritus,
Trilobites.
we have cat claws, and we also have an example here of what I think's carpet beetle, otherwise known as a woolly bear. So I'm going to stick that in there and take it to the lab so they can tell me exactly what it is.
10 years of grime,
Take
but
it
the
to the
nation's
lab.
dream cleaning team won't stop until every surface shines. Even Annie's getting a sparkle back.
Now, you've got a collection of the most beautiful silver
They're going to have to wash her as well.
A few bits, yeah. Beautiful, very glamorous jewellery. Glamorous woman. Now, these are exceptionally dirty. You pick those out. As you say, you'd wear them, but you just can't bother cleaning them intricately. No, you don't need to do that. I have a little dish here, aluminium foil again, in the bottom. Must be a plastic dish. And I'm going to put in that. It's about, I say that's a teacupful of hot water, about a teacupful. And I'm going to put, well, you don't have to be, I would say I'm probably putting in there a
dollop.
tablespoon, if that, of soda crystals. It can be
Adore
very
the
hot
soda
water. It doesn't do
crystals.
any harm at all, because it is a silver, not silver plate, please. Don't be ringing me up. If you don't do the right job, I can't help you. Drop that in. Oh, yes. What happens
Oh, your
is...
mank coming off
the
it.
aluminium foil, all the chemicals on the dirt and stuff, it attracts onto the aluminium foil. OK? Now, we've got this one here. Look, where are we? Oh, look. Now, I've had that in there. How long did I have it in there for?
10 seconds.
I haven't... Now, I haven't even rubbed that. Look, let me look at the difference. There you go. Look.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Reluctant Annie's cleaning masterclass has barely begun.
Normally, Kim and I advocate vinegar for windows, but when they're this bad, I like some hot soapy water on first.
It's inner city rain.
Yes, that's right, which is why it needs to be kept clean. Otherwise, you won't be able to see out those windows, will you?
Does she not have a window cleaner?
To the bottom because we've got the most dirt at the bottom. I don't want to drag the dirt all over the window and make it any worse than it already is.
Rain on the inside?
It's quite dirty.
Get her doing it.
Now that
Aggie,
I've
you
washed
sit
it, I want
down.
to dry it. Just got an old towel here, great for doing this sort of job. Now that we've got this window to this lovely, manageable state, we're going to give it the vinegar treatment.
Vinegar knickers.
You can use either kitchen roll or newspaper, but I think
Newspaper,
that the ink
fabulous.
adds a bit of shine to the window.
It does make a difference.
Aggie's gentle persuasion doesn't seem to be doing the trick with Annie. It's back to Kim for the short, sharp shock treatment.
Rub, dear. Don't tickle the eye. Rub.
Rub
Try
it.
it. Get 1, 2, 1, 2. Is your bum going, dear Miners?
After hours of training, Kim and Aggie have yet to break this recruit.
Don't tickle it, clean it.
Annie's passing out parade begins to look unlikely.
Kim, can I show you something? This
That
is
ma-
the colour it once was.
That is nasty. That isn't protecting anything, that mattress protector.
Is that hysteria or humour?
I don't think we're getting through. Listen, I'm going to tell you something.
Should we leave now, Kim?
Get the sheet.
Even as, right, as a self-confessed lazy boot, right, you could, like, a mattress protector, you could just bin and buy a new one. She's not paying someone to come in and clean, so it's not like she has that expense. She could just have bought a new one.
On.
Right.
I'm telling you, I lose my...
And saying that, that implies she's changed her bedding, and I don't think she changes her bedding very regularly.
my
Put the
patience.
clean sheet.
Annie may
Oh,
not
not
be
the
laughing
bugs.
when she discovers just what else is revelling in her filth.
No.
And who is the biggest sucker for dust? Kim and Aggie road test the Furbusters.
Patch, this you on me.
The bugs.
Glaswegian cat lover Annie McFarlane hasn't cleaned her flat in 10 years. Her
We
three
Annie
feline
Glasgow.
friends have turned the place into a giant furball of filth, and a bevy of other beasties are enjoying complimentary bed and breakfast. After hours of Kim and Aggie's coercion, Annie's still stuck in her slovenly ways. The excuses go on and
Well, there's been a stain on
and
it since before I moved in. I work a full-time job. Life's too short. You should do things you're good at and things that you enjoy. No matter how often you brush them, they still cast fur. I've always been a messy mare, and I think I always will be.
And thing is, right, if you're going to get a pet, if you know that's what you're like, right, okay, this is not me pure big up and like, oh, big up me. When we were getting a dog, said to Liam, like, it's fine, obviously happy for us to get a dog, but you don't vacuum, you don't kind of enough, you don't sort of stay on top of these things. So we need to get a dog that doesn't shed. We need to get one that fits in with how we're going to sort of manage, because you could hit out with, oh, I'm going to vacuum, I'll vacuum. You know it's not going to happen, right? Have to vacuum like every day or whatever. If you get an animal that sheds, you would have to vacuum every day to stay on top of that. She could get cats that don't shed, right? Or, but I know all cats shed, right? But she could get something that fits in more with her, like a short hair cat or something that's easier for her to keep on top of. But who am I? I might as well be standing in the hall with with my telephone voice on, calling her a derogatory word.
This flat is a creepy, crawly hellhole, forcing Dirt Detective Aggie to call
can't
in
with the bugs.
reinforcements. Meet the pest inspector.
This
No.
is a whole mass of bits of remains of larvae and adults and things that I found underneath one of the floor panels.
No,
They're all a type of
ma'am.
powder beetle.
So why are all those
I'm sorry, I did.
insects
Oh no, I'm not
in
pausing
this
that.
flat? I mean, it seems like a lot.
Yeah, I think in this flat,
I didn't even really hear what he said there because I was just disgusted. I'm not rewinding it to watch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like it's like, why are there so many bugs in this house? So many different bugs in this house. Oh, it's making me itchy. This is why I've got a long sleeved top on last time, so I don't scratch my arms to hell.
there's been an accumulation over quite a long time. As they live and die, then the bodies build up. And if they're breeding here, which is obviously the case because we've got virtually all stages,
Yeah, and they're being allowed to breed because there's no cleaning taking place.
that's right. So therefore, the numbers will eventually build up. And so you look on all the
Do we
work
need to
surfaces, you
keep
find
seeing them
remains of
is
their
my
body,
question.
on the windowsills, on the carpets, almost everywhere in the house.
A deep clean will send these beasties packing, but Kim and Aggie won't be calling on Annie's prehistoric vacuum cleaner, which
Look at that
chugged up
water as
years
well.
ago. This filth needs a specialist fur buster.
This is called the animal. Steady.
Mine's cat and dog.
So it does the household chores, but it's extra underneath that picks up the little furry hair, which is wonderful, really,
yes.
isn't it?
So Kim, you
The
reckon
animal.
that-
Oh, the blurred out brand. Let's hope the box isn't in the
I
background.
do. I mean, I think a lot's to do with the fact I'm a tall lady, and I associate those cylinders with this business.
Me, I always prefer a cylinder. It's what I've always been used to. I like the compactness of it. I like the fact that I can't trail that sort of thing up and down the stairs. I just can't do it. It's too heavy for me.
Fur is
Fair
set to
enough.
fly, and Kim seeks inspiration of epic proportions.
You know what this reminds me of, Ag? Charlton Heston, and you can be Stephen Boyd in Ben-Hur, The Chariots.
The charioteers hit the start line.
Go!
Get off my patch! That's your own thing.
Listen, the big one wins, I'm telling you.
Excuse me, love, you're on my patch. Get off my patch. Not the turf wars.
Look, you missed a bit, Kim. Oh, what an outrage.
Well, look at the difference, Ag.
Fantastic, isn't it?
No excuse for dirt at all.
No,
is it?
none whatsoever. All this animal hair nonsense, no excuse
No
for
excuse
it.
now, is there? But
No
on
excuse.
the last...
They just left the brand in. Could we see that? Look,
The difference, Ag.
and a close up.
Isn't it?
No excuse for dirt at all.
No,
is there?
none whatsoever. All this animal hair nonsense, no excuse
No
for
excuse
it.
now, is there?
Can anyone tell me what it says under that watermark that isn't there, under that blur? So they blurred it out at the start, and now they're like, "Aye, by the way, it's a Dyson." Someone, I swear, whoever was editing this is like, "That'll do. It's probably not going to get picked up."
But on the last note, mine is better than
No,
yours.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Both the gladiators get the thumbs up. Honour's satisfied, the carpet's spotless. If Annie's dirt doesn't kill her, the contents of her fridge might. This tepid tomb hasn't been excavated in years.
Have a really close look at it. Do I have to? It's not
Yes.
good, is it?
No.
And why isn't it good? For a start, you've got chaos in here. There's no order, is there?
Not really.
Do you actually know what you've
No.
got in here? We need to clear everything out, work out what you're actually going to use, and slowly put it back in. And while everything's out, we need to clean this fridge.
Yeah.
So the
It's desperately needing
magnets
it.
as well.
And that's a very simple thing to do. We just warm soapy water, quite a mild solution, and that will take most of the dirt away. But I reckon it's a bit smelly in here, actually.
Smells
Annie
like you,
plunders
Annie.
the ancient relics before restoring the burial chamber to its former glory.
Can I stop soon?
No. Now, we need to arrange the fridge properly.
Much better.
Which means that things like chicken is put in a container, covered over so that there's no danger of the juices dropping. Because did you know that 25% of chickens have salmonella in them? 83% of chickens that you buy have Campylobacter. Did you know also that 80%
Not the
of
Campylobacter.
food poisoning occurs in the home and not from that dodgy takeaway down the road? Okay, so remember that. And we'll put this in the bottom of the
Blocked her.
fridge here on this shelf. So there's no chance of any blood dripping down onto any other food. And you don't bother with salad anyway.
And I don't bother. Do I look like I bother with salad?
Annie's salad days may be over, and this aged fridge is still far from fragrant.
Still a bit smelly in there, although it is clean. Little tip here. One of your pop socks that we found in your room.
Oh, a
Clean,
pop
of
sock?
course. Some freshly ground coffee in there.
I thought we were going to go with bicarbonate.
Tie it up,
Soda.
stick it in the corner, and that will neutralise the odour in there.
One final tip to hone Annie's home hygiene. Cat litter trays don't belong in the kitchen. But if you really must,
Ideally,
you
the
must.
litter should be changed
If
every
you
day,
must.
but definitely twice a week. And the tray needs to be disinfected with a very mild bleach solution. And you know that you mustn't use any disinfectants that go cloudy in the water because they're toxic to your cats, yeah? Now, another little nice tip is to disinfect the litter. Sprinkle some bicarbonate of soda at the bottom of the litter tray, and that'll help to deodorise it.
Now, the cat litter thing can be very, very difficult. So, as I say, I had a cat, and she was very particular about when she would and wouldn't use her litter tray, right? So, I used to have to clean it at least once a day. So, she had 2 litter trays. She had one upstairs and one downstairs, so she had no excuse for not using it. But the liners, if you put the liners in it, she wouldn't use it, or she would claw them up. So, I couldn't use a liner. The bleach solution, if you use a very mild bleach solution, that is actually the best thing to clean it with, because apparently cats are quite happy with that sort of scent or non-scent that it leaves. But also the positioning of it, like I tried moving her tray and stuff, and she would just be like, "Nah, I'm not going there. I'm just gonna do my business wherever I want." So if you put it in a certain place, she would do it. So if her cats are trained to use it there and they are using it, that's going to be the best thing. But you do need to clean it like every day, because again, like my cat wouldn't use it if it had been left for a minute longer than than she liked, if it wasn't cleaned like exactly when. So I think there has to be a little bit of give and take with the cats, but you know what, you've got to try whatever it is until you find out what they'll what they'll respond to.
For hours on end, Annie has watched as her squalor is scrubbed away. Now the unwilling spectator is dispatched to leave the pros to polish off the job.
Oh, she's been papped to it.
Hi, how are you doing?
All right, it's a bit warm.
You bit warm.
It's very dirty, yes.
Her hair was straight when she went in there.
Very dirty.
Seen any worse?
Not really, no. It's pretty bad.
Did you notice the smell as well?
Yeah.
The end is nigh. Annie's in no hurry to confront her own slurry.
The carpet man took 100 of these out of your flat.
What is that?
100, not counting the clear water he washed down with as well.
There's an entire cat in there.
Do you fancy a drink? You the drinks?
I'll pass.
What have you got to say to her, Aggie?
I'm a hopeless case. I'm an irredeemable character. What can I say?
Okay, now that's a defensive. It's interesting because that's very much, oh, I'm just the worst. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? I'm the worst. I'm going to be the worst, so I'm going to say it before you can say it. That's the defensive thing. There's maybe a little bit more going on than we realise. Maybe she's kind of, I don't care, whatever, because it's easier for her than admitting she does care about it and she wants a nice place.
You're a mucky, dirty beggar.
This grime offender shows no remorse. These crimes stretch back over 10 long years. Fur, filth and infestation.
I don't want to see any more
numerous
bugs.
other offences taken into consideration. Finally, Annie can hire a cleaner. Come on, Glasgow. Scotland the brave.
I think. What's the comment, Annie?
Oh, she's got a nice light dress on. She's got a...
Shell-shocked.
Quite different, isn't it?
It's very different, yes.
She's like, oh my God, it's blue.
It's very different. There's floor.
Thought it was
there's
brown.
Surfaces.
There's a great deal less dust as well, isn't there?
There's a great deal less everything.
After years of excuses, Annie seems almost lost for words. How will she react to a gleaming bathroom?
Good or bad?
No, that's good. That's
That's
good.
still...
Look at these shelves. Do you remember what they were like? Aren't they lovely? Annie, please comment what you think.
Where's my stuff?
Never mind about
Do you know
yourself.
what? I'm going to smack you in a minute. Do you know that?
Fair enough, Kimberly. Fair enough. Where's my stuff? Your bath had dust in it. How does your bath have a layer of dust in it?
Annie's gratitude knows no limit. Surely this beautiful boudoir will be just what she wanted.
That's nice.
Well,
that isn't it?
what's the verdict?
We need to hear from you.
It's different. I'll never find anything.
You will.
I will never
Organised
find anything.
and sorted.
Yes, but I'm not. It feels very, very strange. I think I've just been so used to so much stuff around me for so long.
Well, at least you are pleased with what we've done, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
So you haven't completely wasted our time?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, well.
I'm nervous about them going back to her, but maybe she'll have employed that woman or man to come and clean for her.
There's still the kitchen. Perhaps the absence of insects will blow Annie away.
No. Surely to goodness.
Yeah? Yeah?
Still a lot of things.
Still hesitation. Don't believe
No, it's
this woman.
shell shock. It's shell shock. It's...
I mean, if we had our way, we'd have a whole lot of this clutter
Oh, I know.
out the door.
I know.
But
I know. It's not clutter. It's character.
Do you know,
Which is fine if that is how she wants to live her life. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. It's her house. She can do what she wants. But please dust
I
it.
think this isn't falling on deaf ears, but I'm engraved out, Aggie.
As they say up here, she's a thrawn woman.
What does that mean?
Stubborn.
Bye-bye then.
Bye-bye, my love. Bye-bye.
Thank you for having us.
Meeting you. Thank you for putting up with it. A lovely girl, you dirty little wench.
Is it going to turn me into the housekeeping's equivalent of Mrs. Beaton?
I don't know who that is.
It's not.
Oh, God, what a waste of time that was, wasn't it? Let's face it.
Oh, wait. Are we not going back in 2 weeks?
Kim.
There's no hope, is there?
I'm not getting on that train, are you?
No. Are we sure about
Yes,
this?
no point.
I mean, I'm
Waste
not.
of time.
No, I mean, you know it's not going to improve at all, and I don't care. I don't wish to waste my time. Do you?
No. Well, we spent the last couple of months cleaning up the filth of Britain.
We certainly have.
And we've encountered some filth.
Oh. Greatest hits.
This is the lovely slurry that we found at the bottom of your deep fat fryer.
It's a horror.
It's a horror. It's minging, absolutely bogging. Honestly, I feel like throwing up. I am not joking. I'm absolutely not joking.
What do you think stands out in your mind as the worst you've seen?
Oh, and it stinks in here, Kim,
Annie
doesn't it? I wish
Glasgow.
I didn't have a sense of smell today, quite
Place.
honestly.
Hunks.
Tell you what, you wouldn't feel very sexy in a room like this, would you? Stick your nose to that.
Oh, hang on, you
Go
know
on.
I'm one, don't you? Oh, actually. Oh, 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 the hunk.
Oh, Kim, I don't know how you can do that.
Because curiosity gets the better of me. And I'll never forget that toilet. Men never aim down a toilet.
don't.
No, I don't want to get any closer.
Excuse me. It's your pee-pees, dear.
It might not all be my
Don't
pee-pee.
start that
It may not all be my peepees.
business.
Not to forget the mouse droppings in that grill pan.
It's buried in
Oh.
the fat there, you see.
Oh, God, the size of a baby's arm, practically.
Yeah.
So, Amanda, do you actually have any sort of cleaning routine at the moment?
You mean daily, weekly?
Anything?
No.
The sink is
Yes.
filthy, dirty, stinking and disgusting. End of chapter 310. I tell you what, Aggie, it's been great, hasn't it?
Fantastic.
It's been great, isn't it?
Exciting.
I mean, we've
Oh, we
cleaned up
have been
Britain,
fun.
haven't we? And we'll do more cleaning,
We
dear.
will. Power to our elbows.
Power to the... But is it a definite no for going back to Annie?
Definitely not.
Right.
No way.
So it's old lang syne for Kim and Aggie as they tackle their final job. But don't despair, they'll soon be back for...
Why is she upskirting? Up-kilting? She's up-kilting, upskirting the bagpipe player. Oh, Kim, that's a little far, but do you know what? Hopefully they gain consent beforehand.
more. And what of Annie? She's yet to hire a cleaner. It'll take a brave heart.
Aggie. Oh, well, that was something else, wasn't it? The fact that they didn't even go back makes me wonder if it was just like a budgetary thing. Like, do you know what? It's the last episode. We're not going all the way back up to Glasgow for like the inspection part of it. But part of me thinks it's a case of, because she had no intention. She was no intention of changing at all, did she? Lovely big flat in the city centre. That would be about £10 million a month nowadays. I just hope that she did keep it clean, because that was pretty bad. All those bugs. I do genuinely think that might be the worst episode that we've had so far. Right? I think that might have been the filthiest one. There was certainly the most number of alive things living in it. There was the most number of bugs that I've ever seen. And that was not nice. But as always, I would love to hear what you thought about wee Annie Glasgow's lovely city centre flat. She had no intention of changing. Do you know what? I don't blame them for not going back. I don't. But yes, I would love to for you to let me know what you thought of it. Comments below. You can message me, whatever. I love talking about these episodes after they're done. But that does bring us to the end of this show. As I say, currently I don't have access to season 2. Although I might try and have a little dig around for it to see. So I hope you've enjoyed the series. I hope that this has inspired you to go and clean something. And stay scared that Kim and Aggie will turn up to your house. Well, maybe not Kim. My bad. Anyway, take care everyone. Bye.
She's a slut.